That's really funny.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, hi. How you doing? We are a little late.
We are a little late. Apologies for that.
Apologies.
It's been a very busy day
busy day
at Wandering DM's headquarters, New York.
That's right. But you want to tell us about that? You want to keep it a surprise for later on?
Maybe there's some new viewers. We should tell them what they're watching right now.
What are you watching?
Because they might be watching on YouTube. They might be watching on Twitch. They might be watching on some other
bootleg
unknown pirate service, and we
don't
support
know about.
that, right?
Do we?
Yeah. Anyway, this is Julian. Glad to see you tonight. This is the Wandering DM's channel Book of War playtest series.
Book of War!
Episode 14. And if you're wondering what Book of War is, that is our lightweight, easy to learn, fast-paced war game that's compatible with classic D&D rules.
Right.
And we have been playing it and revising it for a number of years at this point, and
10 years.
hopefully have, it's longer than that.
15 years.
Hopefully have a second edition
In about 5 or 10 years.
with the help of our wonderful viewers and patrons here.
Within the
at
next 10
Wonder
years.
Camp.
Oh, come on.
And if you want to know more, you can look at oedgames.com and find out more.
This is true. You
Yeah.
can.
It's easy. It's easy to get into, and we've got computer simulations running right this second, billions of times a second.
Billions
to get more
of times.
information about it.
You know, we set up so late that we forgot to set up the cat tower.
You're right.
And now he's wandering around and he's going to start chewing on on stuff.
Power cables,
power
and camera
cables,
cords,
yeah, exactly.
and audio cables and stuff like that. So if
Anyway.
something happens to go out, we've been attacked by the cat.
That's right. So anyway, thank you for joining us. And sorry we're late. We did have a long day.
We did have a long
You know,
day.
we basically never take a day off, and then when we take a day off, we do everything.
We do more work,
We do more work.
frankly. So yeah, what took us away?
What did take us? We
morning.
actually we took a tour this morning of the catacombs at the old St. Pat's Cathedral in New York City. So there's before the Fifth Avenue St. Pat's Cathedral was built, there was the original cathedral, St. Patrick's Cathedral, in Little Italy, and they have catacombs under the church,
Yeah.
and you can go visit them.
When did you first learn about that?
So I learned about that when I was doing my food tours in Little Italy,
Gotcha.
and I used to take people to the church and go blah 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 blah, church this, church that, and there are catacombs there, and and after staying there for 2 months, every single weekend I go, Dad, we should go see the catacombs.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
we did.
Yeah.
And we did.
So you learned about it fairly recently.
Oh yeah, I didn't know it existed. And actually, most of my friends who are lifelong New Yorkers, native New Yorkers, didn't know that there were catacombs there either.
Yeah.
And I guess they haven't opened the tours that long ago. I think it was fairly recently that they actually let people visit.
Yeah. And they're rare for the U.S. in the first place. So it's one of the
They
few
really are.
places where there are, internments underneath the church.
Right.
Not very many places in the U.S. have that. Only Catholic cathedrals, to my knowledge.
Right.
And from what I was looking at, they didn't allow the public in there until 2017, so just 4 years ago.
Just 4 years ago.
And it's been there since almost the beginning of the 1800s.
Right.
So,
Since the beginning of the church, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
anyway.
pretty amazing. So we took some footage, and we're trying to get back in the saddle of Wandering DMs, actually going places.
Actually wandering places.
Which was actually the original intent for the channel, if you can believe it. With great timing immediately before a worldwide quarantine hit.
Right, where you could not travel.
Classic. Just classic timing. Anyway, so we're going to get back to that, and hopefully we'll have some footage put together, and we can show you that sometime soon.
Yeah. No, that was actually, like I said, I only found out about it when I started doing the food tours in Little Italy, and it was part of the script that I got when I got hired, and I was like, catacombs.
There's a what now?
There's a what?
There's a what in the what?
So yeah. Anyway, so that was pretty cool, and we had a good time, and of course we had to take a really long nap after that.
And some crazy information you wouldn't have guessed. Like I mean, now we're going to do the whole show, but the fact that originally, in order to allow easy family access, the vaults were all just left open.
Right.
And literally, the guide said, literally the stench of death wafted into the city streets.
Right. Right.
As a result.
Right. So, yeah, pretty interesting.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Anywho, hope everybody's good on this beautiful Saturday.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And,
really hot.
And tell me, Dan, what's your army? What's your army tonight?
I'm so glad you asked that. I'm glad that you are wondering about that, and we'll get to that shortly. But before lest I forget, let me tell some people what's coming up on the Wandering DMs channel. Now, first of all, you're watching Book of War, obviously, and we are currently the series currently stands at 5.5 to 6.5.
One away from catching up.
So previously, I had a 3-game advantage, and Isabelle has been catching up. But I'm pretty confident that, I mean, we both know I'm an excellent player. So I'm really not really super worried about you actually.
No, and you know why you're not worried? Because I made up my own army as opposed to having secret. A really wonderful army. I can make up my own army, which is probably not as good as it should be.
But you won last time with your own army.
Did I?
Yeah. Now, remember, last episode was the unexpected rain result, the first time we've ever had heavy rain, which totally changed all the strategies. I largely blame that for my loss. And I mean, what are the chances we're going to get 2 heavy rain games in a row?
Why would it work against you and not against me?
I have more refined sense of strategy.
All right.
Other news. In other Wandering DMs, we're a little punchy today. So in other Wandering DMs news, don't forget, of course, we have shows going all weekend. So this happens Saturday night right now. Tomorrow, Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, we will have Mark Greenberg from Necromancer Games talking about their new revision to the classic Gary Gygax adventure, Necropolis, which seems appropriate that Necromancer Games does Necropolis. And of course, that was the adventure after Gary left TSR that he intended to be the even worse iteration of Tomb of Horrors. So his recommendation for classic Gary Gygax adventures was you do Tomb of Horrors, and then you do a couple other stuff, get your experience up, and the very last thing you should ever attempt is Necropolis. So Mark Greenberg and company with Necromancer Games make a new version for 5th edition for Swords and Wizardry classic games. We'll talk to him tomorrow. A little bit of controversy about whether it's okay to even revise, an iconic adventure by the man. So we will be looking for Mark to defend himself tomorrow.
Is there anything that doesn't have a controversy these days? Or is just saying that is controversial?
Yeah, exactly. Now we've got made a controversy. Super.
All right, I'm going to let that go.
And then, of course, we got 10 Dead Rats, Paul's 10 Dead Rats live play Warhammer and D&D mashup Monday night at 8 p.m. And then, since we won't be on next Saturday, bear in mind the following week, which will be August 15th, we're going to have on Peter Adkison, who is the founding CEO of Wizards of the Coast, and who purchased D&D at one point before selling it to Hasbro. Of course, he is now the CEO of Gen Con, and we are all very curious what the heck Peter's going to do. They pushed Gen Con into September for the first time ever to try to make it more safe. So we have a lot of questions about how they're going to make Gen Con safe this year.
They probably don't know.
I'm glad Peter's on the receiving end of the questions, because frankly, I wouldn't want to be answering those questions right now. But we will have him on another week, August 15th, to get your questions answered about that.
Great.
So, and we're working on some other stuff, so there might be some interesting surprises coming up very shortly.
Really?
Yeah. No, I'm lying. Nope, you know everything. Anywho, how about you tell me about your army? Because honestly, I haven't actually had. Normally, I know.
My
what
army.
you're doing. Now, okay, the only thing I know is that earlier today you asked, can I put neutral with chaotic units?
Right.
And under our current rules, the answer is yes. You can't put chaotic and lawful together,
Right.
but you can put chaotic and neutral. So I knew that Isabelle was putting chaotic and neutral together. I sat down at the computer this afternoon and came up with the perfect computer balanced army to fight off theoretical chaotic neutral army combinations.
Great. Well, I'm glad you did that, and I hope you win.
What, anyway,
I have two trolls because I like them because they regenerate. No one can kill me. No one. Well,
See, that's how you won last time.
yes, trolls. I have 9 Wolf Riders. And
You
I
know-
really like those figures.
Yeah.
You know, I wish
right.
they were faster. You know, that's
Well, they
the
are
other thing.
faster because of Julian. Julian argued they should be faster.
Well,
now they're
and
faster.
good for him because I thought they were a little slow myself.
Yeah.
And then I have 9 heavy crossbows.
Yeah.
You know, nothing.
Oh.
And of course, I have my beloved Goblin archers. Yes, master. And I have 8 of those.
Those are
I love them.
arguably too cheap and too good. I think
We are too good.
you should concede just for moral purposes.
No.
So interestingly, we almost got fairly similar armies because frankly,
really?
I wanted heavy crossbows tonight,
Oh yeah.
and so I took them as well, and we ran out of heavy crossbow miniatures as a result. And I was really close to taking Wolf Riders,
Oh, interesting.
but I took heavy cavalry instead
Yeah.
because, frankly, they're more noble.
Shit, you gotta hear on the show. I'm telling you.
But the miniatures are super nice, so I also considered that.
I like the Wolf Rider
Yeah.
miniatures. They're really nice. They're really nicely done.
I will remind it that, again,
Show them again.
until a short time ago, the Wolf Riders had a move of 12 inches per turn, and Julian and some other people argued they should be faster, and now they are 18 inches per turn.
Yeah, I think that's much better. That's much better.
If I lose, that might go back
Well,
to
you
the
can
direction.
then you can blame your viewers. You know, blame some other poor schmo for your transgressions or whatever your failings.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, so did you tell us what you have?
No, so I took heavy horse. I took heavy
4.
crossbows.
4 heavy horses.
Right, and I took dwarven medium foot. I was in a heavy mood, so I
Oh.
decided to take. I was in a metal mood, so I'd take as
Interesting.
much heavy metal as possible.
Okay. Okay.
Right, so that's what I did. So I got
Yeah.
4 figures of heavy horse, which again represents 40.
No, I know you don't have to say
Well,
that.
there might be
every
new
time.
viewers, and I'm trying to be hospitable and welcoming.
Yeah. Okay. That's.
Right,
understand.
I'm being
No, of
hospitable
course.
and welcoming.
Of course,
And,
that's what we're known for.
Almost a surprise, and frankly, a surprising number of the other figures in my budget. So I got 14 figures of the heavy crossbows,
So you
And
have what
18 figures
medium dwarvens?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what I'm up against. Medium. Where the hell are they?
Left.
Medium.
Somewhere down
Dwarf,
here.
medium foot. Armor 5.
Armor 5, right? See, I wanted heavy metal. They're
What
wearing
the hell?
chainmail. They got big shields.
Oh, they only move 6, so
Yeah.
it's like fish in a barrel. You know what I mean?
Bring it.
Fish in a barrel.
Go ahead, bring it.
We will.
Goblins.
Of course, we
They're going down.
don't
Tune in later.
roll very
We're
well,
going
so the chance of us rolling.
Also
5
remember,
roll.
there's 2 in 6 chance that it's sunny, and therefore you need to roll a 6 to hit them, even at short range.
That could happen. But I have heavy crossbow. Those are lawful. Oh, here, look at the cat.
They're neutral.
The cat's gonna
Right, the
jump
cat's-
on. Yeah. All right. So, do you have any more announcements or?
That's that. That's everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You wanna? Should we start?
We should start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And thank you for tuning in tonight. Feel free to comment if we make any
Feel free to
enormous
cheer for me.
coups or terrible mistakes.
Feel free to cheer for me. Initiative.
Right.
6. Take that.
1. Take that.
You said it first.
Great. And I'll be rolling for terrain.
Roll for terrain.
And then right after that, what do we do?
Weather.
Right. See, we find William had to remind us last time, and now we know.
No, we know. We've only
Now we
been
know.
playing this game for 12 years. 9.
Which is wood.
Woods. Interesting. Let's see what Dan is going to do with that. Let's see how he's going to set up his trees.
I'm going to set my trees up symmetrically because I like that.
God.
I don't have the MFA in art.
That allows you
Is that
to.
redundant?
That is redundant because the A is art. The A in MFA is art.
I had to go down to the ATM machine and put in my PIN number in order to pay for my MFA in art.
That's probably a cheap MFA. You could pay with your ATM.
Okay, so you've got 2 units of missiles.
That's right. You wouldn't dare put stuff. You wouldn't dare do what I do to you and just put the balls right here. Would you? Would you?
I feel like I'm being taunted into something. I've not thought about this game very much tonight.
You've been napping too much.
I guess I did do that today.
I did too, actually. Ah, it's like a,
Yeah.
what I would do. That doesn't feel very good. Let me tell you something. It doesn't feel very good. You know. Let's see what I have. 4.
4 is
Hill.
a hill. Here.
I want a hill.
Where are you gonna put that? You're gonna try to screw me by putting it right here. You're gonna try to screw me by putting it right here. And
No.
slowing down my horses.
How stupid do you think I am?
Not enough, I guess.
Excuse me, I have to look at my tome.
I dropped the turn again.
I think we do that pretty much every time.
Yeah, it's funny. It stays there pretty reliably until I need to grab it.
Alright, I'm going to put this right. Ah.
Okay. The second roll is a 6, which I think is nothing.
It's
right?
nothing.
Okay, that's more open terrain, which is good for my heavy horse. So things are coming up according to plan.
11. Ooh, that's
Oh, we get the stream.
stream. Ooh. Oh, yeah.
So we don't see this a whole lot because you need to roll 11, but this is Isabelle's clever design for the stream features.
Oh God. God, this is gonna be nice. You have to cross the stream before you can do anything. Especially with a heavy horse.
Don't cross the stream if you can avoid it.
If you can avoid it, yeah.
Wow. You're really packing it in there.
Yeah, I am. Well, you know, I'm making it artistic. I can't reach, but there you go. See? See how artistic it is? It snakes around.
Seems like it's just straight shot across the board to me.
Well, okay. How about now?
Great,
that.
thanks. Wonderful.
Is that better?
It actually is.
Yeah, like that.
Cool. Okay.
Did we lose the chat or is just no one talking?
Feel free to, so I'll give it a minute. Maybe someone throw something in the chat just to convince us that everybody's still there. And we have one more roll for terrain before I go debug the server. Okay, 6 is nothing, which is
so,
good for
and then
me.
one more roll for me.
Yeah. 8,
8.
which is more woods.
More woods. Oh, Dan is gonna hate me on this one. That's good. Three is
Okay,
enough.
okay,
Three's enough.
Great, awesome. Thank you.
Chat is
Jimmy.
working. Very good.
Very good.
Dan. The stream. Because, trees grow very well by water. Right?
Right.
Look at this.
Sure.
Yes. See? See what an MFA? See what $80,000 is?
Probably not anymore, actually.
No, actually, that gives you one semester, I think. Yeah. All right. Weather.
What's the weather like? I hope sunny.
No.
Okay, so that's light sprinkles.
Light sprinkles.
Those are light sprinkles.
Ah, we love it. Yay.
So no effect, no extra effect on the table here. And your archers are at full power, and the cavalry's at full
Yeah.
power. And now I gotta actually set up my forces.
So everybody can see, right? It is a nice map, right? I like when we get the stream. That makes it like a really nice, nice little terrain, right? A little challenging. So, and then you'll literally be like fish in the barrel because you'll be in the water and it will be shooting you as you're crossing the stream. Sorry.
Everybody loves Isabelle's setup. Show's over, folks. That's it. I'm out of here.
Let's sprinkle. Chocolat or rainbow? Chocolat.
Oops, sorry. Is that where you did
It's
okay.
close enough.
Pain in my butt either way.
Yeah, right? So those elf things are actually heavy crossbows?
Correct. Yes. Right.
Okay.
So I am using elf miniatures for heavy crossbows.
How many of those do you have?
2
16?
units of 7 each for a total of 14.
14.
Yeah. All right. That is how I'm going to play this.
Ooh,
I got
I
all my crossbows
see.
over there. I got all my dwarven foot over here. I got the heavy horse in the middle.
Huh.
So we're going to do that tonight. Do people eat on their Twitch channels?
Do people eat?
Yeah. Is that common?
You mean as they're doing the show,
Yeah.
or I have no idea. I don't watch
I
anything.
mean, there are
on
nights when I
Twitch.
kind of want like ice cream in here, but I feel like that would be impolite or something, right?
That would be a little rude.
I believe under my upbringing that would be considered rude.
I think under my upbringing that we consider rude as well.
Okay.
For social
we'll
eating
abstain.
channels. Huh. See?
Where that's the actual point of the channel? Really? Wow. Things you learn.
Oh yeah, and then we could be eating ice cream as we do a reflection episode. It could be like in the living room.
That's not bad.
In the living room as
That's
I'm
actually pretty good.
as I'm just like eating
Yeah.
a lot of ice cream.
Yeah.
I'm out of ice cream for tonight, so I don't want to think about
Well, I
it.
have some vanilla you can have. I mean,
It's no pistachio. All right,
the
what the
problem
hell
with
am I doing
pistachio
here?
is I look at it and I always think that it's mint, and I'm like, I'm disappointed.
God, you say that
It's
every
not
time.
mint. I'm sharing it with our friends.
No, I know, I got it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't seen that, right? The couple of Twitch channels that I usually watch, I hadn't seen people eating.
What the hell?
so
Oh,
maybe I
he's
guess.
from here. I gotcha. Whoops. Is he going the wrong way? Oh no! I broke his shield.
You lose that figure. You break.
No, I
you
do
break
not.
it. You lose it.
No, I don't. Oh no, he keeps falling off. Okay. Okay. What am I gonna do here? My trolls move 12.
Ah, jeez.
We'll do that after.
Nice super glue. I would super glue it right now, but it's the glue's not cooperating. So obviously Isabelle plans on running her archers up the hill.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Probably why you put the hill there in the first place. Well, Isabelle is placing her army. I'll also point out, I guess here's the other thing, the other announcement is our good friend Stephen Buckley, good friend of the show. In fact, he was the team leader on episode 1 of The Big Bad last season. The other day wrote an article for crack.com on the 6 worst things about the two Mahars. And I got an opportunity to chat with Steve before he wrote it with some ideas about what he should put in that article. And it's a really both, educated and funny article, so you might look up on crack.com the 6 worst things about the two Mahars. So there's a lot of two Mahars things going around the zeitgeist this week. Oh, I left that little gap there thinking surely Isabelle's not going to be crazy enough to send up some narrow unit up that gap. And that is exactly what you're doing. Is that your final answer?
I think so. I'm not happy with my setup, but in my defense, I had a glass of wine before we
I was specifically warned not to bring that up.
I think I'm preemptively saying if I lose, I'm putting it on the glass of wine I had over dinner.
Unreal.
I know, right?
Holy
horrible.
Mackerel.
I know, horrible. Go ahead, honey. You can start.
All right, so I got to declare under the rules. I got to declare my moves first before I can measure. Whew. Jeez. Okay, so clearly these dwarves go full, and they're probably not even going to get into these woods.
I can pull over. Ma'am, do you know how fast your goblins were going?
The correct answer is you and what army, of course. And the other things will go up to the edge of the stream, but not go into it.
Okay.
Right? Is that smart? No, they're gonna. No, I take that back. These guys are gonna go as far as they possibly can.
Okay.
Right.
And are you including the horses in that?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Now the dwarves and Shane go 9 inches, so. Okay, so I'm going to count this as 2, and then travel through the stream is at a quarter.
Okay.
Right. So I got 7 inches, and okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to measure it here. Okay, so I've gone. So I have 5 inches left, and I can go about an inch into it. And probably about the same thing here. So that's 5 inches to the stream. And then about inch into it. An inch. I have not been drinking, and therefore I have no excuses for my behavior.
I know. Your behavior is inexcusable.
So there's 6 inches for the horses.
Okay.
So I got 6 inches left, but
8?
Correct. Since that gets doubled for things, it's an 1/8. And I can go about 3/4 of an inch into the stream. So there. And these guys also move 9. So that's about 5 inches up and about 1 inch in. These guys a little further away, so that's 7 inches, and I can only go half an inch in. I'm thinking about there.
Oh, right. Where's my
It's behind your mug.
Oh. Where's my tape measure?
Maybe you should get like a branded show mug to be more visible. Would help. Maybe that
What do you mean?
Well, you get like a either a wandering DMs or the big bad one, and be kind of spot what's on your have better radar of what's on your table.
You're in charge of the marketing. I'm not. Okay, so I have 5 inches to the hill, so it leaves me 4. So that's 2 up, and then 1. So I can basically everybody can go here. Oh right, I shouldn't measure. They're moving full. Everybody's moving full.
Gotcha, thank you.
Sorry. So they're gonna be.
Now your goblin, right? Your goblins are also 9.
They're both 9.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. And then the trolls are 12s over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12. And then in the woods they're times 4.
Divide by 2.
Oh, just
you don't get
just
multiplied.
No, but then.
So half.
They're just half. They're not a fourth.
Correct.
Okay, so that's 3 inches. So that I have 9 inches left. So that's 4.5 inches. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, I am a little drunk actually. Oops, I'm sorry, don't scream, please. And then the wolves. I only had 1 glass, I swear.
And a lot of water, I was told.
And a lot of water. Jesus. Okay, Wolf Riders move 18, is that what I've been told? That they've.
It's currently turn 1, and technically we're already cursing.
We're always cursing. Well, I'm always cursing.
No, it usually increases towards the end of the show.
Does
usually,
it?
like in the last hour, there's like F-bombs and shits and stuff.
Well,
in the beginning, it's usually more.
I feel like for me, I start right off the gate. Where are the Wolf Riders? Why can I not see them?
I mean, they move 18.
Well, oh, here they are.
We just
18.
We just said that.
No, I know.
So while Isabelle moves her forces, you know, if you're a new viewer, this is the Wandering DMs channel here on
and I lost
Twitch and
another
YouTube.
rider.
And we are playing Book of War, which is our take on an old school D&D Army Miniatures war game that I wrote, and Isabelle helps me playtest.
By cursing when I lose.
We're currently 5.5 to 6.5 on the season, so the tension is high.
Well,
the fact that I designed the game makes it kind of suspicious how in the world I'm not winning all the time.
Oh, a mug that doubles as a turning radius of flying units. It's freaking brilliant.
That is freaking brilliant.
See, we love our brilliant audience.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to rewatch this whole show for all the great suggestions. That's amazing.
Okay. Anyway, your turn.
Wow! Holy crap! Just like all kinds of information. Okay.
I know.
Okay, everybody goes full. Everybody goes as far as they possibly can.
It's gonna be like we're gonna take 2 armies and we're just gonna go like this.
So the stream is 1.5 inches wide.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so since my horses were 1 inch into it, all right, I gotta
3/4.
another. Right.
So you're already like
right,
grappling
okay.
another
Right.
quarter of an
You're
inch.
Right, you're right.
See,
Okay,
I gotta watch
so-
you like a hawk.
Welcome to the Argue About a Quarter Inch channel. You're right. Okay, so 3/4, but for horses times 8.
That's
All right, so that costs 6 inches, which is actually half their move. And then I have another 6 inches to go. You know, you can have your kids watch the channel. They'll, you know, they get practice with their fractions.
And they're cursing.
Right. Good point. Now these guys are 1 inch into it.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so I got 1/2 inch to go, which costs them 4. And then I'll have another 5 inches once they get out of the stream, so. And to get out. There. Okay, now these guys were also an inch into it, so half an inch to get out is 2. Am I doing this right? Anyway, so I think it's 2 inches to get out, and then they have another 7. Okay, so this costs an inch to get here, so I have 6, and I can go 3 inches in the woods. Does that sound about right? I think that's about right. Out of the stream and into the woods. 2, 3, right. Okay, so that costs 2. You know what? I'm off by an inch actually. Costs 2. I'm at 4, and I can go 2.5 in.
I don't know what you're doing over there. I'm going to trust that
I
you're doing the right thing.
I did make a multiplication error, and I attempted to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Cost me. There. Good enough. Okay, so that is my move. I can't shoot anything for a couple of reasons, and it's your turn. I was in a mood for big stuff, and I came close to taking giants, and I was like, I think I want more things on the table.
All right, so
You know, that is a pretty table, actually.
it is a pretty table.
I gotta agree.
So you're medium
Foot.
dwarf.
Dwarves, yeah.
Why are you 5? Why are you on 5? Is it because
They're
you're so
wearing,
short?
they're wearing chainmail and shields. That's fairly, you know, at one point in history that counted as heavy armor. You'd call them heavy infantry.
Yeah.
You know, pre-plate mail.
Okay, in any case, the crossbows and goblins are going to go half their move, which is 4.5.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes 2 to go to the top of the hill, so that's 2.5 in.
Right.
The trolls are going to go full,
Yeah.
straight up. And I think the wolf riders are going to go and attack your dwarves right here.
Okay. Now remember, since they're mounted, they're going to get half attacks in the woods.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So wait, do I usually get 2 attacks per guy?
Correct.
Oh.
Correct.
So maybe I shouldn't do that then.
But you said it, so I'm going to hold you to that because you committed.
That's funny.
Yeah, normally 2 attacks. Anybody who's mounted gets halved in bad terrain.
Okay.
Including woods or
so
hills or
instead, so I'm gonna do what I was thinking of doing before. Actually, I'm gonna start
Mhm.
going this way and try to see if I can reach your horses, which I
Okay.
probably can't. Okay. So the trolls are 12. They have 1.5 inches in the woods, so that's 3 inches. So they can move 9 inches beyond the woods.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yikes. This is happening much faster than I expected.
So they are right here,
Interesting.
here, and here. And so these guys, they can move 18. So if I turn them this way, that's going to cost them what?
2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay,
Then you're going to pivot right here like this.
right. So
I'll just do it for you. That cost you 2.
2. So I have 16 inches left.
Yep.
Can I reach? Yes, I
Easily,
can.
actually.
So they're going to attack your.
Okay.
Okay. They are here. And can I bring stuff from, but not this round?
Great question. No, because you're at you move more than half.
Gotcha.
Right. If you move up to half, then that's an option.
Gotcha.
So you basically used all your movement.
Okay,
So that's not
gotcha.
an option.
And so here, these guys can move. Okay, so that's 2 inches. So I'm gonna move like all the way to the edge, as far as I can here, and that's still half of their move. Okay. Oh, fuck me. See what I'm saying with the swearing? The swearing will happen no matter what. Okay. So the heavy crossbows are gonna shoot these guys.
Okay.
And what's your armor?
5.
So actually, I'm gonna be in the long ones. I'm gonna be 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then what are you here? Are you heavy?
Yes.
So you're 6.
Right. 7 in long range. Do keep that in mind.
Goblin. Where are you? What am I? 15.
Right. Range of 15. So again, maybe for a new viewer, she need on a particular die. She needs to roll 5 to hit most of my guys, 6 to hit my heavy horse, and with a 1-point penalty if you're over half range. So Isabelle's carefully considering what she may or may not be in range of.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm not gonna be able to hit your horses. So the goblins are actually gonna attempt to shoot those guys, which I think they're gonna be too far, but you know, we'll see. So let's measure. So these guys are 15, so clearly in range.
Long range.
Long range. And here I'm actually too far.
Sweet.
16, just by an inch. And okay, so my Wolf Riders, can I have some dice, please?
Yeah. So your Wolf Riders are gonna get 4 dice.
4 dice, and I need 6s.
Yes, ma'am.
Nothing.
Milanese plate is what we're in for you historical fans.
So I have 8 of those guys.
Correct.
1, 2, 3. No, I have 9.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, but that doesn't matter. So I only get 4 because I have half.
Yep.
And I need 6 as well.
Correct. That long range.
1 hit.
Remove figure. So I would have to make a morale check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Divided by 1 is 6. Plus 1 for their health. That's automatic, actually. So even if I roll Snake Eyes 2, 2 plus 7 is the 9 that you need. And I'm good.
All right.
No problem.
Well, no problem.
Hardly knew you.
No problemo.
All right, what am I going to do to respond? So the dwarves are going to try to boil out of the woods to get at these goblin wolves. These guys are going to come out, try to get in the back end.
Not gonna
That's
happen.
gonna work on
Not
that.
gonna.
So I also have heavy crossbows here,
You do.
and we know that we're at long range and would need 6s to hit yours.
That's right.
I do not like where these heavy cavalry are. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to turn this way. We're going to fight these wolves.
Oh.
Turning this way is going to cost me half.
Okay.
And then that'll allow me to bring 1 guy around each side,
Okay.
which is all I have. And these guys will just stay here.
Okay. And your dwarves are gonna move?
Yeah, they'll go full trying to get in the line here. Okay, so this costs half to do this. And then I can bring 1 guy around each side, so kaplow. Those guys stay there. So, so to go all the way through the woods here is going to cost me 8. So that'll give me 1 more inch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so right here, obviously I can get these guys in touch. I'm going to start moving individual miniatures here. So these guys are going in touch. This would cost me 3.5 doubled would be 7.
What's your move? 9?
9, yeah. And then I would have another 2 inches, so I think
Mhm.
this guy can get in touch.
Mm-hmm.
here.
I think maybe you should put him out here.
Okay.
Does that fit?
It does not.
Okay.
And this cut, so this is 4 inches, that's 8, and I think that's 1 inch away, so I
Mhm.
think I can get this guy in.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's 8. You're gonna give me that? Is that
Sure.
your contact? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Lovely.
That's going to be what's called a Book of War cluster right here.
So this here, that's 3.5. So it cost me 7 to get here. I have another 2 inches. Clearly not going to get in contact. I'll just come out.
But why don't you take the first line because that's too much. Oh no, that's actually
Yeah,
exactly 2
right.
inches. Okay.
Great. Okay, so that's my move.
Yeah.
And we'll fight, and all these guys are going to shoot. All these guys are going to shoot your goblins.
Ah, I knew it.
I didn't. Just a minute ago, I didn't think that's what I was doing. So let's make sure I'm in range. I got 24. Easily in range.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you're in long range, but
Yep. 12 would be short. I definitely don't have that. So since I didn't move, I get 1 die per figure here. So that's a total of 13.
mm-hmm.
7 and 6, 13 dice. I do need 5s. So that's 10 dice. Yeah. 5s or 6s.
It's gonna hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
And 3 more. 1 more.
Damn it. That hurts.
All right, got these dwarves here. There are 5 in contact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 dice. And I need 4s? What are you? I don't know what you are.
I think so.
Yeah, you're 4s. Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am
2
I
hits.
1 hit or 2 hits?
Your health 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 1 is down.
Correct.
Okay.
And then I got my cavalry here, with
Mhm.
4 figures in the open. That's 8 dice for cavalry. And I need 4s. It's 3 hits.
So 1 guy down,
Yep.
and then
All right, that is my turn. Now, I'll remind you that since I get casualties on goblins and goblin wolf riders, right, they're chaotic, they're at -1 morale.
7, 2, 3
Mm-hmm.
plus 2 for the health.
Mm-hmm.
5 minus 1, 4.
Right,
So I need to roll a 5.
correct. He's roll a 5 right now. The whole unit's gone immediately. Crushed.
6. 1, 2, 3 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0.
Right,
Plus 1 minus 1. So I need to roll a 9.
correct.
Oh, they're gone.
Right.
That is not good. Gone.
Right. That was an unusually good first turn for me, actually. I'm feeling pretty good. I think I'm going to get my 7.5 win tonight.
You just taunted. Okay. So I'm gonna have 1 troll attack your horses,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna have the second troll go after your dwarves here.
Oh, interesting.
And so can I split what the wolf riders are attacking?
You can here, yeah. So you can,
Okay.
you can't. You got to keep them in the same place, but you
Right.
can turn these guys.
So
and
I
have
can
them fight.
turn
You
like
can.
3 of so I can turn So I can.
I turn them in blocks of 2, right? So they're gonna in pairs. You can turn.
So I can have 2 attack, like go around to attack the horses. So I can bring some stuff around, right? Because I haven't moved.
Yeah, I'll say only on that side.
Okay.
Right.
So I can bring this guy around.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna bring this guy around.
That's allowed.
And then.
You can turn these guys in pairs so they're facing the dwarves.
And I'm gonna turn 2 these this way.
Now
And
the
then-
unit's still gonna be unit's still
Right.
gonna be
They have to be in contact.
right.
And then it's pretty obvious that the trolls move 12, so it's
Yeah.
pretty obvious that he can
You're right.
move. So 1 is gonna move
I'm
here,
not happy about it, but you're right.
and then 1 is gonna move here.
Okay.
Right,
Crazy.
like
Crazy. Okay.
that. Okay. And then these guys don't move. And they're gonna fire. It doesn't matter, at that one.
Okay.
They're both long range.
Now I will point out occasionally some people see what happened here with the Wolf Riders and argue that like a lot of war games wouldn't allow that. But kind of our thinking is, well, there's just basically a
Full-time.
confused dust up happening here, and there's kind of just a confused melee, and people are fighting people. So
Okay, give me
Yep.
a bunch of. Okay, so I have 9 heavy crossbows.
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9. I'm shooting at your guys over there, and I need
6.
sixes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on!
No 6s. No whammies.
1. For God's sake. Okay, the trolls against your. So he attacks twice, so he's got 2 dice.
Right.
And I've got a +3 to hit.
+2.
+2?
Yep.
So I need to roll 4s.
Yes.
Oh, here are the 6s.
Lord.
1 horse down. Come on. Okay, and then I have 6 dice
Yep.
for the Wolf Riders,
Yep.
and I need 6s.
Correct.
Nothing. Damn it. And then here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's. I'm going to do 4 to 4.
Okay. Let's chat about this.
Let's chat about
Okay.
it.
Notice that these dwarves here are technically at the edge of the woods.
Oh, but.
And we agreed at an earlier time. I got the post-it note right here. We agreed at an earlier time that when that happens,
Using
the
my own
fight,
words against me.
the fight uses the rules of the
You're
more
right.
restrictive terrain.
All right.
So
So okay, so I'm gonna have. So
Yeah,
1 is
agreed.
just 1 is outside.
looks like it. Yes.
All right.
Looks like it.
So 1 is outside, and then I'm gonna have 3.
Yes.
Okay. So
Correct.
anyway, and I still need 5s.
That is right.
Nothing. 1
Okay.
hit.
This guy off.
And then this guy, so he's got 2 attacks, and he's a +2. Is that what you said?
Correct. Yes.
So I need 3s.
Yes. Oh, that's bloody awful.
Yeah, you have 4. I've routed a whole unit. Come on. Come on.
Give me some dice for morale checks. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. So over here with these heavy crossbows, I do need to roll a 3. If I roll snake eyes,
Right.
I
Could
lose
happen.
it.
It could
Don't
happen.
roll snake eyes.
Oh
Holy
my
shit!
God! He rolls a 3. So close.
Holy Lord!
So close to losing it.
Gee, Christmas. Oh, okay, now this unit here, 3 divided by 1 is 3 plus 2 for their health.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
so
need to roll 4.
I need to roll a 4. Okay, 5.
Jesus! It's like 1 over every time.
Okay, now here.
You're pretty much automatic.
Right, 1,
aren't
2,
you?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 divided by. Right, 8. Yeah, it's 8 plus 1 for health, plus 1 because they're lawful. So this is fine. Dwarves get plus 1 from health because they're lawful. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 divided by 2 is 3, plus 1 for the health, plus 1 because they're lawful is 5. So I need to roll 4.
Yeah.
Boxcars. It's more like it. It's really what ought to happen.
Bullshit. It's bullshit is what I see. Bullshit and company.
Or always a nail biter, no matter how confident you are. You're always one pip away from total disaster.
Rules count for dodge.
That's a great question, and the answer is yes. The answer is yes.
I don't understand the
That's
question.
a great point. Okay. Jeez, I overlooked that. Thank you so much, Julian. So dwarves have a special ability that they can dodge giants, and they have a +1 armor bonus against giant attacks.
Oh, so I shouldn't have had.
That is correct.
So what was my roll actually? I forgot.
You rolled 2 3s, right? You said I need
2.
3s.
Yeah.
And you're right. It actually says right. So trolls do count as the giant class.
So you should.
I should have
back.
those guys back. Yeah.
Julian,
thank you,
God,
Julian.
what? No.
That's a
thank
really
you.
good point. That's a great point.
Thank you. No, not thank you.
Julian is such an observant
All right, you're laying
inspector of the game.
a little thick
and
here.
we really appreciate it. So
little
afterwards
thick.
we'll debrief and we'll say, do we like the dodging giants?
Do we like Julian or not? And
And
my
we'll have-
answer will be no.
And we'll have
I
one
used to.
very strong vote for yay. That's a great point. I almost said at the beginning, remember dwarves can dodge giants, but I was about to say we don't have giants on the table, but trolls count. They're huge. You're getting this huge +2 bonus, right? That's the
All
kind
right.
of thing that giants would do. So, excellent catch.
All right.
And that unit of dwarves is fine.
Are you done now?
Yep.
Are you gonna?
We will stay motionless here.
Great.
We will fight. I'm going to wrap around and fight. I'm going to turn and wrap around and fight.
Great.
With my dodging giants bonus. Where
Yeah,
you
no,
might
I got it. Okay, I got it.
So I can bring around 3 guys on each side, and I only have 3 guys here, so I'm going to bring it right around here.
Oh, and now you're losing your little woods bonus.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I'm getting more attacks. And then I'll turn here, which costs half my movement, and then I can bring around 1 guy on each side. This. And I'll do this.
Oh yeah, sure. Now you're saying that the dwarves are gonna rout, but right now they're kicking my ass.
Beautiful. Okay, so I got 4 dwarves in contact here.
I'll never drink before the game again.
And I need 5s. Okay, I feel pretty good about these dwarves here. Like the good matchup with dwarves. I got 2 hits on you. Now here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 dice on your Wolf Riders. And I need 4s.
You need 4 of them.
They don't have very good armor.
No, they really don't. Actually, they really don't. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Right, so 2 figures.
This is not good for Garbani tonight.
And my heavy cavalry gets 6 dice. 6 dice right there. Again, I need 4s.
2.
2 more hits, so 1 more figure goes down. That might be the end of the Wolf Riders.
I know. That might be the end of me.
And then these guys are shooting at these heavy crossbows, obviously. We know they're in long range,
Mm-hmm.
so I need 6s. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dice. There's 10. Looking for 6. There's 2.
Damn. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. My 3 is 1. Plus 2 for their health.
Correct.
3. Minus 1 because they're chaotic.
Yep.
Plus 2.
Yep.
So I need a 7.
Yep.
This has not worked for me in the past.
Oh, Lord, no.
This is not working for me at all.
We've crushed the Wolf Riders.
No, I've rolled a terrible roll. I've done this to myself. Oh my God, I'm in such trouble.
That was a good matchup for me right there.
I think I've lost the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I should go get pistachio ice cream and just like cry a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 divided by 2. So that's 3 plus 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I need a 4. No, I need a 5.
Correct.
6. Okay, so they're fine. Regenerate.
Correct. So now it's really troll time because now the regeneration kicks in.
Yeah. So he's actually gonna go behind. He's gonna sneak around and have back attacks.
All right.
Like that. Okay. And I guess with this guy, I don't really have a choice. He's just gonna have to like suck it up. And then these guys are gonna shoot at these guys. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left.
Right.
And I need 6.
Right.
Ugh.
Got these guys on?
No, I'm gonna shoot at
Okay.
these guys.
Okay.
Come on, Garbani! You can do this! Channel the 6. 1 hit. That's pathetic. Okay, the troll has 2 attacks. And now he's got a +1 bonus for the back.
Right.
So he's got a +3.
Mm-hmm.
So I need a 3
Correct.
to get you.
Correct. 1 hit.
Oh, it's really bad.
Well, that's what you expect, frankly. I mean, you had 50% chance with a hit, basically. Close to it. The expected value is very close to its 1 hit.
Shut up! I did not want to lose tonight. Damn it! Alright. So now I lose my, so now I need 4s to,
That is correct. That is correct. Due to the dodging giant's advantage. Yeah.
I'm really not liking this game at all. Nothing!
Oh! No hits for 2 turns in a row with the trolls. That's tough.
Always,
That's rough.
he
Yeah.
says with a big smile on his
So
face.
hard. So right here, automatic morale check.
Why?
6 divided by 1 is 6, plus 1 for their health is 7.
Right.
So we can put a roll of 2. Okay.
This is not good.
Okay, so these dwarves here are going to keep wrapping around, so I can bring another 3 guys around. So I'm going to have this guy totally surrounded.
Surrounded by little dwarves. It's like a troll's nightmare. What are these guys gonna do?
I don't know. So my heavy horse can get 6 attacks. I'm probably going to get 2 hits. You're going to regenerate 1. Oh, these trolls are hard. I mean, so if you look at the last episode, a similar thing happened. As I eliminated some units, but I couldn't finish your trolls off at the end. Frankly.
Yeah, but it was not. I had more units, you know.
Yeah.
Now I'm in big trouble, even with the trolls.
Okay. We're gonna keep doing this shooting competition here. So these guys will stay here. These guys will turn around and fight the trolls.
Yep.
And I don't know what I'm gonna do with these guys. I'm just going to spend the turn reforming here.
Okay.
So I'm going to box these guys up.
Okay.
They're going to be my reserve.
Okay.
So these guys can turn around like so. This hits on me, right?
That's on you. Is it? Yeah. Because I have 1 hit on you.
Right.
This troll
that
was
right?
not. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's on
I got
you.
no right.
Yeah.
I was fighting the Wolf Riders. I never even attacked. Okay, so I can pull.
Well, this is for the
yeah,
troll.
but I need space to wrap around here.
Well, then I'm losing my. Oh, look at that.
2. I can bring 3 guys around. Is the idea? 3, and then this guy can come around this way.
Wonderful.
Actually, this guy can bring around here too. All right, nice little box right there.
Yeah, no, I'm loving it.
And then
If only I could roll decent numbers, I'd be fine.
all right, we fight and we fight and we shoot.
Great.
So here, I get 2 guys on the rear.
Yeah.
Okay. So those guys need 4s.
Okay.
1 hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. And I need 5s. A lot of 5s would be nice. There are 3 5s.
5s. So 5. Total.
Fascinating. If I'd hit 6, they'd be gone. So here I get 6 dice with my heavy cavalry. I need 5s.
1 hit.
1 hit. That's the first hit. So shooting these guys, we know I need 6s. There's 6 here. There's
13.
5 there. I think there's 11.
Oh right, because
Yeah,
I shot 2. I
correct.
shot some.
So looking for 6s. Oh, there's 3 6s.
3?
Yeah.
Damn it.
And 1 more roll.
Oh, shit.
Oh dear.
It's like, oh, we know we're screwed.
It became unbalanced.
Yeah. It's like, we're not long for this world. Okay. And what?
5. So that
Okay.
the last one's in this.
Okay.
And those are all my attacks.
All right. Troll regenerates.
Yep. I feel like I'm going to get this guy next time. This guy, I'm going to
you
finally
think?
get a troll off the table.
So I've got 4 divided by 3. That's 1 plus 1.
Yeah.
So you just 7.
Correct. An 8. Oh, no, you're right. 7. Sorry.
7.
Yeah.
They're gone. So now I'm really screwed. Okay. So trolls against the heavy horses. I need 4. No.
Correct. Yeah, 4. Yeah.
Right. No hits.
Wow.
It's like I'm doing it on purpose. It's like I'm rolling badly on purpose.
You're
And then here I also need 4s.
correct.
2 hits.
Where's the end here? It's one giant line.
Well, come on. At least route 1 unit for me.
Remember, dwarves get a morale bonus.
Morale
1,
bonus?
2,
They're so
3,
lawful.
4, 5, 6, 7 divided by 2 is 3, plus 1 for their health, plus 1 because they're lawful. So I only need a 4.
Well, you could roll a 3.
I could roll a 6 and be perfectly fine.
Well, that's true.
But
You could also roll a 7.
I rolled an 8.
Or an 8 and be perfectly fine.
Great. That's all the checks I needed. So we're gonna keep fighting here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get this troll off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you will.
Gonna pivot these guys to face this fight to be
Right.
ready when and if the heavy horses break.
Yep.
And these guys are gonna pivot and go into melee.
Oh, no, I know. I knew they would. You know, it's like, I
And
don't know
these-
if you know this, but I'm about to lose this game.
Here's hoping. And you know what? These guys are gonna take that hill.
Yeah, go ahead. I know you've been wanting that
I've been
for a
wanting
while.
that hill
Yeah,
here.
you've been wanting that
Allow
hill.
me to take that hill off your
sure,
hands.
take
It
that
looks like
hill.
it's been troubling me
You
for a
you
while.
do realize that there's no one here, right? Just so you know. They're all gone.
So this
They're all dead.
cost me 4, and I'm hoping to be within 5 inches of those
Sure.
trolls.
I'm pretty sure you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just took me out of my misery, buddy. Just like at this point. a little painful.
Go ahead and do this. All right. So here I get 2 in the back. I need 4s. I just need 2 hits here, and the trolls are gone. No
Nope.
hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. And I need 5s. 2 5s. 2 5s. There's a 5 and a 6.
There you go. He's gone.
So here I get 6 dice from the heavy horse. We're gonna need 5s. Ooh, look at that.
4.
There's actually 4 hits there. And then I have 3 figures on the back, and they need 4s.
Just do it. Just freaking do it. Yes, I'm counting that as a 6.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
because
This is off the
this
table.
is, this is
tilted.
just too painful to,
Okay.
to make it go on. There you go. There you go.
But you're only at 5.
Huh?
Oh, right. I need it right. I need 4s.
You need
right.
4.
Okay. Okay. There you go.
So you're done.
All right.
You're done. I'm dead. I will never drink before the
Look at
war
that.
game again, which I don't think made
Tip this over so viewers can see
it
what
actually didn't make a difference. I'm just like,
That
oh
was
my god, that
very
was
fast.
horrible.
That was very fast.
Either I played horribly, or I just didn't roll well, or something happened. But that was horrible for me.
Frankly the Dodge Giants that we
The Dutch Giants kind of
overlooked
screwed me.
made
Actually,
a big difference.
yeah,
That took 2 hits away.
yeah.
At a critical moment. The rule that we came up with earlier about fighting on the edge of woods
Fighting the edge of woods
helped take away
Right.
3 attacks from
Right.
your wolves, basically.
Right.
I didn't see anything else that was really a huge mistake on your part. So
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm. The fact that I have 2 units that route pretty early on. That's usually kind of like the kiss of death, actually.
And and it was that one was good that I knew what the range was, and I knew I definitely had either unit in range.
Yeah.
I was gonna initially I was gonna shoot at the heavy crossbows.
Yep.
Because the goblins weren't even in range.
Yep.
But then I was thinking, well, you're going to move them down to get them in range, and then
yeah,
I'm going to have
exactly.
these double shots that they take.
Exactly.
And if they're low armor and they also have a morale penalty, I can just get them off the board.
Right. And you did.
And that was clearly the right choice.
Yeah. No, that was well played.
Yeah.
That was well played.
Yeah. And the trolls did. So frankly,
yeah.
the trolls have normally been doing better for you than me.
Yes.
And for me, you usually rack up a whole bunch of hits all at once.
Yeah.
And just wipe them out. And with you, I tend to only manage to get 1 hit at a time.
And then I regenerate.
And they regenerate for
right.
the whole game.
Right.
This was an unusual case where I could
Right.
actually rack up a bunch of hits all at once.
Right.
And actually get the trolls off the table.
Yeah, and initially I was thinking of sending both trolls against your heavy
Yeah,
forces,
I kinda expected
I
that.
should have done that. In hindsight, I should have done
Yeah.
that instead of
Yeah.
splitting them up and having him be. And if I had known about the Dutch Giants, I would have definitely
Okay.
not done that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then he was way more vulnerable.
Yeah.
If he needs a 3, then it's like, that's
Right.
pretty low
Right.
to actually get a
Right.
hit. But now I'm like, I'm at a 4 and he's completely alone. So.
Okay. Apologies.
Yeah.
Apologies
No,
for the
no,
oversight
that's fine.
there.
That's fine.
Um,
No, that's fine. I'll remember
we
that.
try to point that out, like when the wolves are about to go in the woods, we do try to point that out to
Right.
make sure everybody's on the same page.
Right.
So apologies for that. So let's see what the viewers think. So Julian's saying that he thought you could have had a troll south of the hill to threaten the heavy crossbows. So he's thinking how a troll.
I thought
there.
about that, but I
Yeah.
was afraid that the heavy crossbow would shoot him down, before he could actually do anything.
Right.
Because he doesn't. Yeah, I was thinking about that of actually instead of I was one here and one there, and maybe that would have been a better option.
And I certainly would have tried to shoot him down. That would have become
Oh, yeah.
the target to try to get as many
Right,
shots off.
right. And then he's pretty far away,
Yeah.
to get to the units. So yeah. Anywho,
Okay.
I lost. Damn it.
So 7.5 to 5.5. So I pull out a little bit. I pull ahead a little bit. And so that was actually somewhat more lopsided, and the dice just went better for me.
Well,
The
you know,
dice,
I for some reason I tend to not have very good dice rolls. You know,
tends to happen.
you know, I don't.
I gotta admit.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Have I offended God? Have I offended someone?
You did use the Lord's name earlier in the show.
Did I?
You did. Yeah.
When? When I
Well-
said God damn it.
We're gonna get out while we're not currently in the catacombs under Old St. Patrick's. So thank you for playing.
Thank you.
And I think this was educational about.
Yeah, thank you for
don't-
watching.
Don't,
Sorry it was-
forget
sorry it
about
was
the
so
dwarf
fast.
ability, frankly. But it's hot, and thank you, viewers, for chiming in. If you have other observations about how the game went and whether you like how the trolls work or how the dwarves do get that additional bonus against things that are giants, such as trolls or bigger. That was pretty key here. Feel free to leave a comment in the archive on YouTube, and we'll be very interested in looking at that. Don't forget, of course, that we do have a Patreon on Wandering DMs, and many of our best viewers are part of that. You can go to patreon.com/wanderingdms and get access to our private Discord server where there's always ongoing conversations about Book of War, 10 Dead Rats, our other shows. Don't forget about our show tomorrow, Sunday with Wandering DMs, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be interviewing Mark Greenberg of Necromancer Games about his revision to Gary Gygax's Necropolis in the tradition of the Tomb of Horrors cycle, as I now call it. 10 Dead Rats on Monday, and then Peter Adkison a week from now on August 15th.
You guys are busy bees.
Oh, it's been so busy here at Wandering EMs this week. Oh my goodness. Getting all this lined up. Holy smoke. So we're going to go take a rest, and then we'll see you tomorrow.
We're gonna have some ice cream now.
All right, we are going to have some ice cream.
I'm going to drown my tears in
Yeah.
ice cream. And apparently it's vanilla, which is kind of bland, but
Put
what
some
are you gonna
sauce
do?
on it. Got some hot chocolate sauce. Or honey. Some people put honey on
Oh, that's interesting.
it. Right?
All right, anyway.
Okay.
Have a
we're
good
gonna try
week.
that. You should try that too.
Have a-
And we'll be back in about 2 weeks with
Okay.
the plan. See
yes,
you later.
thanks for
Thank you, guys.
watching.